How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Sigmas and Gamers, and today we're going to be talking about the recent leak for Halo Infinite, and that's been surfacing recently regarding we can probably more likely expect from the Forge mode that we've been wanting to have, which has sadly been not included at launch of the game back in December. But hey, I gotta say, really interesting stuff. And so, before we actually dive right into this stuff, then be sure to subscribe. I have more content like this. Hit the bell to be notified when my next video is going to drop, and follow my social medias, which you can find in the description box below. And so, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right into this. So yeah, based on what we've got right here, it looks like Halo Infinite is slowly making its way out. First developer 343 Industries released the multiplayer mode, then the campaign, but Co-op and Forge, Halo's creative mode that allows players to make custom maps, are still due sometime in the future. While I do not know exactly when Forge might arrive, a new video on YouTube purports to have leaked footage of the mode, and it shows off some potential features. The video was uploaded on Monday to a YouTube channel called Unseen Halo, which frequently show off scraped or hidden content from Halo games. The footage description says it comes from a channel called This Is Dion, which has uploaded several supposed leaks from Halo Infinite several months ago and nothing else. The Forge footage itself is fairly tame, but it is certainly interesting. The user flies around the massive map as reminiscent to the open world from Infinite single player campaign, though obviously not quite as big. There is a massive list of objects that can be placed in the world and manipulated, including the processor in the game, like doors, fences, and building pieces, as well as terrain little rocks. And so this is actually the video right here, and I could probably play a little bit, but if you want to check it out for yourself, then I'll be sure to leave a link to the video in the description below. So just going to play a little bit of it, and so yeah. And of course, I was kind of looking at this as well. So we got some trees on there. It looks like we got looks like we got the actual cursor from from the PC version of Halo Infinite, and so far it looks very similar to like the Forge we saw in Halo 5 Guardians. And I gotta say, that's a really huge map right there, like a really cool kind of like so much space and room they could actually use to put a lot of creativity into the test. And I gotta say, really awesome stuff. And of course, this, after all, this is a leak, so definitely whatever you see right here, definitely take it with a grain of salt and so on. And so yeah, I guess you kind of get the point. And like I said before, if you want to check it out for yourself, look into the description, and then you'll see it for yourself and all that good stuff. And so yeah, basically shout out to the guy. Let's see, this is Dion. Yeah, definitely shout out to him to actually uploading this video. And so yeah, continuing, of course, since the person in the video is more concerned with showing off features than making anything, it's a little hard to see just how everything fits together, but it seems like the tool could be powerful with a little practice. Halo Infinite was originally supposed to launch in 2020, but was delayed over a year until, basically the summary that we already know, and August and Forge mode, all that stuff, and yada yada. So meanwhile, the team said the Forge was likely to be part of Season 3 of the game. Yikes. It is possible that this was announced before 343 decided to make Halo Infinite's first season longer than normal, but it's unclear how that might affect plans for release. In August 2021, 343 said Forge was likely to come at least 6 months after the rest of the game. Sorry, I got stuff stuck in my throat. And so yeah, and that's going to be for today's video, guys. And I gotta say, this is something I thought was worth pointing out, even though it's actually a leak. So therefore, whatever you saw on the video and what you want to see at your own terms, be sure to try to take it with a grain of salt, because this may or may not be fully 100% accurate, but at the same time, it's actually really interesting and so on. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. And like I said before, be sure to like if you found this video to be informative, and subscribe for more content like this. Hit the bell to notify when my next video is going to drop, and you got your own thoughts and opinions and all that good jazz, then sound off in the comment section below, get a discussion going. And thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.